And I'm doing that so that I can take action from a place of alignment, which is always a higher frequency than acting from a place of trauma, triggers, fear, ego, and misalignment. And it's also better for our mental health. Okay. So this conversation is absolutely appropriate to the Unperfected brand, because Unperfected is, I see your rules. I see the division. I see the empty promises. I see the buckets and categories you're trying to put me in. And guess what? I don't fit in any of that. So F you, I'm going to pave my own way. I don't care if it's defined. Humans are terribly complex. We cannot be put in buckets and sides and expect us to use the complexity of our gifts to transcend and create things in the world that bring us to a brighter and better place, right? I said on that last podcast, like, the answer is never hate, you guys. The answer is never division. It's never flinging your poo on your neighbor. All right. So I'm going to give you 5 ways that I am connecting to the divinity within. The reason why that's important is so that we can come from a place of truth, heart-centered, because I think we're going to get a lot further if we have hard conversations and deep thoughts and contemplations and feelings from that place. It's a better frequency, and like energy attracts like energy. You guys know I'm big on the energy talk, and it's better for your mental health. Okay? Being in your heart and drowning out all the drama and the noise, and then taking aligned action that helps you, your family, the community, the bigger collective. It's good for our mental health. Okay? Going into the corner and getting hopeless and letting the depression wave hit you and not taking action and then staying in the bad news bears of the news, that can lead us down a really dark spiral. And then when you feel like, well, who am I? I'm just little Brooke Jean. I'm not going to be able to make a difference. That's not true. That's not true. The invitation isn't for you to fix the world. The invitation isn't for you to become the next United States of America president candidate. It's for you to shed the layers of conditioning and the trauma responses and the protective parts that are making you not in alignment with your heart and your higher self, so that you can start living and leading from a place of alignment. And that does more good in the bigger picture than you realize, right? So I've been sharing a lot the little statistic that one person who's vibrating in heart coherence, which just means their heart, their mind, body, and soul are all in alignment with heart. One person vibrating at that frequency will counteract 750,000 people that are in hate, fear, scarcity. So just by you doing a little bit of inner work, honey, and not subscribing to the really scary things that your brain wants to tell you, you are actually helping yourself, your family, your community, your team, and the effing collective. Let's go. Let's go. A lot of times we think we have to do these big acts, and then guess what happens? We go into an actual cognitive freeze. That's not what I'm expecting of myself or you or anyone. I'm saying, can we pause, and instead of doing things the way we've always done them, can we go inward instead and clean up our side of the street and open our heart and start behaving from our truth? Okay? So that's what it means to connect to your divinity. And that's why I think it's really important. So let's get into how. How am I doing this right now? There's a lot of different ways. There is no right or wrong.